Honestly, it becomes a match of the initiators or the follow-ups, right? You're almost looking at the weight on the shoulders of who's behind Aspas and Leaf to be following up on these kills, on the distraction, the chaos they're making. We're going right in, man.
The chaos starts now, and it's Chaos 9 moving in outside of B main.
Spike down B.
Smoke coming outside, just trying to pick up the spike if we can, and we're finding just right back through smokes.
Absolutely absurd gamble to go to B. Everybody is there, all five. The only one that was coming in through mid was Rooney and already to be at tiles, but okay, Spike is pushed back and Loud now have to make up a strat with two 30 seconds into the round.
Only one cloudburst available for Aspas, who's under pressure long range to start things off against Zelsis. And all these footsteps from Leaf. Gonna call that out. A rotation from C9 that was attempted to go from B towards A just stays planted out towards B. Funneling everybody right now towards this stack. There's still a lot of time left here for Loud to try to fight back towards mid if they want to.
Identified by the flash, like a slow play for Leaf here.
And the last one! One Leaf with 4 kills. And that's how you...
Now they'll allow a little bit of space for Loud as a B hit comes in and Loud's looking for the sheriff shots.
Good shock dart too to break the nanoswarm in the beginning, but a recon dart to retaliate coming out from Rooney is damaging Loud. Loud's attempt to get into the site. Look how low all of their HP are in this post plant.
Spike planted.
Honestly, B gets pretty tricky to take, especially if you have sheriffs on the right angles. A few are in the site, and it's going to have to be Leaf again, causing that chaos to start it off. Vansili, and the retake is on.
You talk about that sheriff in the back. That's Aspas at Boathouse. Underhand flash, full blinded into the site, but the cavalry is here for a bit. Aspas still holding in the back of the site of 2 versus 2. A timing to come in. And it's up to Tuis now. One-way smoke that he threw in the beginning is now encumbersome for himself. As we're sticking on to the fuse, only one more to go. 17 HP, a fake TP, and Zelsis has to stick onto the plant. And he gets the shot! The Red Bull clutch! Stays very quietly behind Sabrosa stairs.
Zero point already came out from Zeppa at A. So Loud staying back, making sure to not get hit by any of that utility. Loud right now, kind of on the info game. They would get a +1 or 2. They've figured out where that operator is going to be. And they still want to play to it. Adding pressure. Where usually teams would fear it. Now up towards Cat, Vansili. They're trying to push through tree into sight.
Yeah, even with that paranoia. Loud now showing their hand, showing that they want to go for. And a hit into the A site, planning for A main. Early paranoia comes out though for the defense. Aspas trying to gain space on the top and does get the kill through the smoke. So that's the operator down. Hunter's Fury available, so we have to fight quick for C9. But Aspas still fights in.
Zeppa
then close for 2 of his own. Looking for that third one, but it's still a trade-off on different parts around that site. Kaudzine stuck on a 2 versus 1.
Oh no.
Low HP is Zelsis stopped.
No, they won't.
Flicks back towards heaven. And he's running away. The timing that he has on his Hunter's Fury. And it's up to Rooney.
They both have it.
Tap onto the spike. There's that Hunter's Fury.
Shoot it back.
And he fights back. It's a Legolas battle. And now back on a tap onto the spike, the jump spot. And it's going to be Kaudzine that wins it. Big pressure up towards A main and the Odin. Rooney's only able to get one. Weak insight towards the A site, but thankfully it is Zelsis in there with all of that utility from Killjoy. Aldrone trying to spot Zelsis as he's trying to delay with his KJ utility. And it's denied for long enough. Look at this flank coming in here from C9. Zelsis even gets a first kill. The last 2 players looking to flank towards A main. Timing can happen, and it will. Lockdown still up, and Leaf just gets the kills. Just get detained.
Coming in as long as they have less on the flank. Here again, we're probably going to see it. We found a bit of the util, wait on drone, and activate Aspas. There we go.
Dashed in now into the cloudburst. Second one to play around the dice. Utility now being broken. A full open site for a plant.
Spike planted.
C9 once again have to go. Drilled protocol for the retake. Tui's ready to slow down once again. Another one of these rounds where there's just too much utility On the attack on a post plant. 0 point. Paranoia. Fragment still available on the attack. A C9 is just trying to find the right timing. It's off Rooney's recon dart potential, but the flash recon coming in. A drop in towards Hell. Leap opens it up, but it's still players of Cloud9 following. Oh! It's actually in range of an ult command too, so all of that utility once again fully denied.
Find the killjoy.
Hunter's Fury into the site. Counter coming back on the defense. But we still have players inside B now for C9. Leaf opens it up at the staircase. Zelsis on the top of the box has never been spotted. It's now despite being down, Leaf trying to delay. A fight towards logs as Les stops him. Spike still looking to get picked up here, out in the open. Owl drone coming out too, and Loud doesn't even care about the spike. Rooney now. And another attempt to clutch. But there's so many bullets in the chamber here with this Odin. A little bit of a love tap. As the recon comes in, he gets pinged out. So the unsung heroes once again being the Sovas. And C9 trying to make sure that they don't get thriftied another time. Only 2 shares this time around, and 1 less as Tui's falls from the hands of Jake.
Maybe our first mid play here. They start to tempt it. Oh. Classic Sadak with a classic. And then Seppa's going to trade that back with a quick stinger. So a 1v1 in mid, but it still leaves Loud a little hurt here with 1 more down.
Silence.
Jake still watching that flank. The aggression for Kawadzin. 2-player advantage for C9. Still holding it very slowly on a default. Checking every corner. Spam, paranoia.
One suppressed.
It's good though. So if you're Loud and you're on an eco, you want to try to instill some fear. Make C9
Exactly.
think you're around every corner here and stall out the time. If you get him into that really tight moment on plant, it may just be a headshot that stops it in time. Playing back though, it is going to be less giving the space. It looks like they'll go for what is the eco damage, and hey, if they hit Zelsa or Zeppa, maybe they keep going with confidence.
And okay to take their time. There was still so much for C9 to move into the site. Less connecting onto Zeppa before the dark cover blooms. Door now being closed.
Spike planted.
As both players are allowed now grouped together towards market. Shock dart coming out from Rooney. No damage done. As a turret first contact to see if anybody's pushing forward from Cloud9. All 3 players playing inside the site. But Loud still wary of a B flank. Checking every corner. Stinger close. As he dashes in to clear it, so use that to clear towards B main. You can really see it from Loud. They're gonna let that spike go off. Just have C9 blow up within that spike. Recon dart to clear towards the close.
Through the gauntlet.
There's 1. There's 2. And there's all the very deep towards B main, towards the sidewalk, and that's everything that we just mentioned at the beginning of the round, fully denied by the Odin of Kawadzin.
This lurk.
Too good.
The waiting arms of Aspas. Double cloud burst. Oh, actually asked for the help there from B main. And gets it from the team.
So the timeout now. Not missing a single shot on the operator. Even the Allen drone denied by teammates inside the A site. Less utility used with 4. Cloud9 on the attack. Facing the map loss. Loud looking to fight this into a 3rd map on Pearl. But despite being down with a minute left, C9 has not gained too much here in terms of map control.
I'm down for a Pearl
with that
match.
timing.
Roll it in. Let's go. Still cautious.
Oh!
Powers out.
Les was always ready for that one. Jake falls, and that's no smokes. But you get timing off the 0 point that was thrown before by Sadak.
Still very cautious in this play. Everybody's so far back. Like, take B, fine, have it. We have the utility to retake.
And Leaf drops less, so there's no flank coming out early into this round. And we have an early push, an aggressive push from Zeppa at the staircase towards market. And an opportunity here for these 3 players to come in clutch for Cloud9. 0 point answered back to initiate the retake. It spots at least Leaf into the radius of B main. Hunter's Fury then on to the defense, but there's that position from Zeppa. Lands onto the 2nd kill, dodging the flame storm to get the 3rd. And counts in with the Odin, fragment on the ground. And Zeppa even falls back, running that clock down. Well done But that now brings in the 1 versus 1. Rooney has to come up huge. The spray from the Odin. The tap onto the spike. And the spray still comes out. Misses that fight, but at least he's done his job.
Yep.
The spike will go off, and C9 will be able to win at the player disadvantage.
Cloud9.
Oh, command
There
coming
it
out.
is.
And we do have, oh no, the Odin coming out to drop Rooney. Spike now drop Paranoia. Kawajin falls to fall back. Les also spraying through the smoke to drop 1. And C9 looking to at least regain that space as much as they could. Running into the smoke. Jinky's looking for a fight. But there's only 1 left now pinged out. Leaf, you have a lot in your hands right here. And you're gonna fall down for the Odin spray of Kawajin once again. And we are going to a 3rd map after all.
Man, like we got that video about Zelsa saying, here's just W. I like that he's aggressive. He's aggressive, though. He is aggressive. Loud punishes that aggression just a little bit, and we find ourselves going to a game